37? Are we at 37 already? Wait a minute. 33. Episode 33. This is the stream where you can ask anything, any dropshipping questions whatsoever. I am here to help. I am here to answer all of your dropshipping questions. But of course, before we get started, we're going to need to go and invite all the students over at the Freedom Club into this call. Just give me a second and I'll run the intro. All right, guys, we are back. I'm just setting this stream up with the Freedom Club. Just give me a moment, guys. Don't forget, if you like this content, give me a like, give me a subscribe, get notified when I go live. Oh, excuse me, I go live, what, 3 times a week? All right, just joining my masterclass over here in the Freedom Club. And we're gonna share screen. Here we go. I know you're seeing double of me. I apologize. I know it's way too much of me. But I've got to get this stream up and running. Okay, let's go. Let's go live. I think it's the green button. Okay. Welcome, Freedom Club members, to Thursday. I'm 2 days ahead of myself. Tuesday's Masterclass Q&A for all things e-commerce. This is your chance. Mitch, how are you? This is your chance to ask any question you want. It could be ads related. It could be Shopify related. You want access to a pro, you got one. I live Shopify day in and day out for myself and all of my clients. I literally have spent millions of dollars on Facebook ads. I've made 8 figures in sales, and my knowledge is your knowledge. I'm here to share and show you how to make better ads, how to make better websites, how to choose better products, how to make money with dropshipping. This is what it's all about. And I'm very happy to be here, guys. Lee, you actually want me to look at your ad now. Fantastic. I thought you were showing me those because you wanted me to find those products. I do apologize. For those of you who missed my last stream, we just spent an hour doing product research. It was so fun. And while you might think you've found your products, trust me, these skills that you learn, that you watch me do day in, day out, these don't stop. Even when I've found a winning product, I'm still looking at competitors. I'm still looking for my next product. I could have 10 websites and still be looking for my next product. Like, I'm just hungry for products. Mostly because even if you're not thinking about running a new product, you will learn more about it by doing the research. All right, Mitch, you posted your website for review shortly after the other day. Yeah, we got to go through everybody who's left a message on the event. Caden, you turned your ads off for a long period of time due to personal reasons, unfortunately. Sorry about that, Caden. You've since turned it back on. That's fantastic. Welcome back. And they performed well as you were before, but not doing too well right now. That can happen. I've let them run for over 2 weeks, $15 a day, and the metrics attached in the screenshot. Overall, not performing great. Just seeing if I have any advice. And further that, you're going to launch a new product, waiting for the supplier. Shipping comes from China using tracking codes in which the buyers can see. Does yours also? Absolutely. Does yours also do this? And it's also taking more than 7 working days as quoted. The supplier will never ship anything that's going to take less than 7 working days. Actually, sometimes it does. Depends on the period of time. I sometimes get shipments that take 5 to 7 days. Most of the time, it takes between 5 and 12 days to arrive. Now, I tell my client, I tell my people when they buy from me that shipping comes from China. That's where it comes from my products. All of my websites use my supplier, every single one of them, and I don't really have problems. Do I have customers asking where their products are? Yeah, sure I do. But I've set up AfterShip in a way that AfterShip notifies the customer at each point in the journey, from the moment that the order is created to when the shipping number is created, from the item is shipped, packed, sent, leaves China, gets to Australia, gets delivered to the Australia Post, enters their mailbox. They get a notification for every single one of those events. And if they ever ask me questions, like, yeah, the shipping times are on the website, 5 to 12 days. 5 to 12 days. 3 weeks? 3 weeks is a bit much. So nobody should be, well, for most products that the supplier sends, we shouldn't be looking at anything more than 2 weeks. Josh, you don't have aftership, but the supplier puts tracking code into Shopify where you can see it. Can the customer see that too? I think so, Josh. I think so, but I prefer to put aftership on all of my websites so that customers are informed. Because when they're informed, they're not as upset. I mean, you can't be upset. A lot of people are shipping from China anyway. And look, I've been shipping from eBay for a while, only to find out that the eBay supplier had run out of supplies, didn't tell me, charged me the same amount, and shipped it bloody from China. And it still took 3 weeks. So if that's going to happen, if they're going to run out of supplies, I may as well use my supplier in China. I may as well. But I can't say much. It's just, at the Freedom Club, we are building a better solution. That is for sure. And just keep doing what you're doing, okay? But we will have a better solution for you guys that Austin will talk about at some point. We're working on it, and it's going to be game-changing, and I'm excited. Jax and Tash, welcome back to the streams. It's nice to see you again, guys. Hopefully things have been going well for you. Now, Yahira, I did see a message before, my friend. I'm sorry, I ran out of time on the last stream to answer that. Your question is, may I ask, if one is open to multiple websites to diversify their product portfolio, which hosting service do I recommend that does not break the bank and has good systems involved? 100% of the time, with all of my stores, I've got half a dozen active stores right now, I use Shopify. And for all of the clients that I work with, some of these are enormous brands here in Australia. They use Shopify. Shopify is, well, actually, you know what? One of them uses WooCommerce, and I can't stand it. I hate WooCommerce. That's just my personal opinion, though. I'm sure some people love WooCommerce. The developer that I work with, he loves WooCommerce because it gives him a lot more flexibility over what he's doing, but I love Shopify. All right. What am I doing? You know what? I'm going to do one more chat in here, and then we'll go and have a look at the messages. Let me just share my screen over on YouTube so you guys can see the messages that are coming in, not just look at my face. I'm already sharing it. Cool. Okay. David, you made some changes to the IntelliChef Temp Keeper. You had a look at the competition. You made some changes based on what they're doing and added a benefit explanation. Great. I need my glasses. Sorry, guys. Can't see very well. Oh, I need to clean them. That's why I took them off before. Added a guarantee seal and a few other things. Added 2 gifts. Let me know what you think. All right. All right. It sounds like you've done your homework. Let's take a look. I just put that on the most awkward way possible. All right. David. Let's check out David's site. Wait a second. Hey, Renee, you were looking at Homecraftology. You love the words and content appear to move as you scroll. Is there an app that does this? It's called a parallax effect. Any theme can do that. It's a parallax effect that you put onto your hero images. Thank you for snooping and learning. IntelliChef Timekeeper. Just bear in mind, when you look at other people's web... Actually, you know what? This brings me to an important point. Before I share my screen, guys, before we do any of this, I need to talk to you all about something very serious. Copyright. Now, we know that we live in a world where we can't possibly select a product that another student hasn't selected. It's impossible. There are 6,000 students in this e-commerce school. There are not that many products that can scale, that go around. So you're bound to pick products that someone else is using, someone else has recently decided they want to try, or has been thinking about for a while. It happens, okay? We cannot get upset about that. If I look in the Facebook ad library for any particular product, I'm going to find a minimum of 20 to 30 other people who are trying to sell that product. It only really matters how you go about selling it for yourself. That's really the only thing that matters. And that's fine. However, if you take someone's video and you don't change it, you don't use it as what you might call free use. So we know that the internet has this policy where you can take someone else's content and add value to it, change it and transform it into something new, and you're allowed to use that within reason, within reasonable doubt. But when you take someone's whole video and you use it on your ads or even on your landing page, you put yourself in jeopardy. You might be thinking this is an easy win. I'm going to make some money. This student over here who I've seen post a big win. They've hit silver. They've hit 5K profit this month. I know their website because they were in Chris's call. I'm going to go back to that. I'm going to take their images. I'm going to take their videos. I'm going to take everything they got and just run that same product. You are putting yourself in danger. Big, big, big danger. I'm not just talking like you're going to get a little slap on the wrist. If that student decides to do a DMCA claim on your Shopify store, you can lose the entire thing. If that student decides to do a DMCA claim on your Facebook video, you can lose the ability to ever use Facebook marketing ever again. So right now, when we see this happening, we do a little tap on the shoulder for those of you who we know are using a store, and we say, hey, you're actually using UGC content in your video that this other person paid for. You really need to be careful and take that down. And they usually do. But sometimes you guys launch stores and we don't know who you are. We just know that you're one of our students because you're using our theme. And we can't tap you on the shoulder and gently say, hey, there's other students complain you're using their content. Well, it's fair game. That student can go and file a claim against you, and your store can get shut down with a click, right? And take my word for it. When I was in my infancy learning dropshipping, I got in big trouble. You know, I sell diamond painting kits. I sell crafting kits. I knew that I shouldn't have been selling them, but I still did it anyway. And my store got shut down. I had to beg and plead Shopify to let me back in and promise them that I would never, ever commit copyright theft ever again. And luckily they let me back. And it's so funny because the ones that I got in trouble for weren't even the ones that were really bad. The ones I got in trouble for was actually Harry Potter products, where I had an artist that I paid to go and create Harry Potter logos. Not the actual logos, but like an artist interpretation of like the Slytherin logo. And apparently that was even copyright and got me in deep, deep doo-doo. So please, guys, please be careful. And if you're the one I'm talking to, I'm not sharing my screen right now, David. I'm just talking to you guys. If you are the one I'm talking to who knows that you've taken someone's videos, take them off Facebook immediately. Take them off your website immediately, okay? If you've taken someone else's videos without transforming them, you are in danger. All right, that's all I'm going to say about that. Just know that DMCA strikes are real and they're very, very easy. All you have to do a DMCA strike is do a quick Google search, Shopify, DMCA, press enter, and that takes you right to the form where you can shut someone's life down. If you find your video stolen that someone's using it on Facebook, you just type Facebook DMCA into Google. It takes you straight to a link where you can go and do a Facebook copyright claim. Josh, if you use AliExpress product images or GIFs that are not Freedom competitors, can you get copyrighted? You sure could. You could. However, most AliExpress products have been made by the actual factory that produced them, and China doesn't have copyright laws. So if it's on AliExpress, if it's featuring an Asian person, there's a very good chance that it's copyright free. You can always ask your supplier. My supplier gives me a lot of the stuff that I run. Adamide, there was a time you got a DMCA claim when you're working with a scammer and he was using a pirate version of a paid Shopify theme. That sucks. That sucks. And yes, that can happen. Sometimes though, people can use DMCA strikes to shut you down when it's when you really shouldn't be shut down. You have full right to use the stuff that they're using. They're claiming it was theirs. We had one student who used videos. Another store had used those same videos that they had stolen from somebody else, and they DMCA striked the student. And she was like, hey, you guys stole those images too. You can't use those either. And the charge was dropped. But if you are using images, GIFs, or videos that you're not sure about, and your product is working, go and get UGC. It's a small investment for a product that works, right? If you've spent a couple $100, you've had a few sales, go out and buy some UGC for $200 or $300. Ask for some videos, some GIFs, and some images. oh, excuse me, got the hiccups, and use them on your website. And you know what? You'll have a better time. The last website that I launched, we launched with some videos that the Freedom Club made for me, and they're not designed to make you rich. The ones that the Freedom Club will make for you, they're not designed to be the best videos that you've ever had. They're designed to give you something that you can launch with right now, by taking content that's out there and reworking it into something new and unique. So using the fair use policy, and when you've launched them and you've said, okay, this Freedom Club video works, then go and get some good UGC. And I promise you, 9 times out of 10, that good UGC is going to work 10 times better than anything that you've taken from another website or put together or stitched together or had Freedom do for you. The UGC is completely unique, and I absolutely love it. Anyway, that's enough about that. Let's talk about, what were we talking about? Oh, we're looking at this website. Hold on, let me share my screen. Sorry for giving you guys a bit of a rant there. But it is an important topic we had to talk about. Okay. IntelliChef. Ooh, I'm liking what you've done. I'm liking what you've done. We're just going to pop this down into mobile view. Why do I do this? Because this is what people are going to see when they first come to your website. Hold on. Now I can't see what I'm doing. Let me move my tabs around real quick. Can't speak. I got brain fog today. Okay, back into mobile view. IntelliChef. Premium Timekeeper. Premium Temp Keeper, sorry. Premium Temp Keeper. Keep food warm, perfect for parties, folds up compactly, free delivery, 5,000 happy customers. You're ticking all the boxes. That looks great. Good product images. Keep your dishes warm for up to 6 hours. Perfect for hosting gatherings or parties. Free express delivery Australia-wide. Great. Only thing I'll say here is maybe the heading could be a little bit larger. So when we're doing headings, we should make them a H1 or preferably a H2. It's a little tiny bit bigger than this, and this is just me picking this apart. This isn't a huge issue, but it'll take you 5 seconds to change it, and it'll make me happy. So please do it. Amazing food can leave lasting impact on guests when hosting dinner and parties by maintaining the perfect temperature for serving across. By maintaining the perfect temperature for serving across 3 adjustable temperature settings, the IntelliChef Premium Temp Keeper will enhance your dishes for your family and guests. I love that image. That is awesome. Well, that gift, sorry. Effortlessly multitask in the kitchen, keeps dishes warm. Great. I love how this thing rolls up. Simple and hassle-free. Designed with safety in mind. Yeah, this is great. Perfect. One tiny thing, I'd like the satisfaction guarantee to be centered, but you don't need that for launch. Yeah, this is good to go. Get this up and running. Go make some money, I hope. Good job there. Excellent job there. Well done. You have my stamp of approval. I mean, there are a few little things, but they really don't matter that much. This should get sales. Okay, let's go take a look at the actual event page and answer your questions. "12 questions to answer." Okay. Caleb Fletcher. So we'll start with Mitch. Please do a website review on Tuesday's call for Hydrogenics, the hydrogen bottle supplier. All right. Landing page looks perfectly fine. 10% off. Did come up a little bit early. Was that set to come up after 10 seconds? 10 seconds would be the minimum I'd put a 10% off. Okay. Premium hydrogen water bottle, 450 ml for $119. It's a lot of money. How much are you buying these for? I don't know if I'd spend $119 on this. You may have to keep it under $99. And $240 for this doesn't sound believable. Can you let me know if you're on this? If you're on the call, let me know how much you're getting these for. it'd be cool to have some music behind this and maybe some text explaining what's going on. Okay. Reduces inflammation, $35. You may have to sell this for 99, and we can get these cheaper. If you can make sales, we can get you can get these cheaper from China. We can hook you up. Try it for 99 bucks. I think 120 is asking a bit too much. But hell, I could be wrong. But do what you think is right. That's just my personal opinion. Reduces inflammation and boosts antioxidants, increase energy, performance, and recovery. Take your hydrogen to the next level. Take your hydration to the next level with amazing tasting water. Very good. Tired of feeling sluggish and just going through the motions? Are you ready to revolutionize your hydration routine? Let me introduce the Hydronics. So the copy is not great. I'm going to be really careful here because there is a student who does very well with these, and I don't want to give you their website because it would not be fair on them. I will, however, give you the website of one of my clients that I do work with, because it's a completely different product that does the exact same thing, and hopefully you can get some ideas from them. So this is the Hydrolux. This is essentially a much bigger, more expensive version of what you're selling. It's more than just a water ionizer. It'll transform and hydrate, energize, and care for your health. Designed for those who value the pinnacle of wellness and luxury. Obviously, you want to get rid of the luxury bit for you. Platinum X brings you the molecular hydrogen water straight to your home. Okay. Let's see if I can break it down, some of the things. So these are some of the benefits of adding hydrogen-infused water into your diet. You can look at this and see if you can add some of these to your website. Of course, don't copy, just learn. What else we got? I'm surprised she didn't put more scientific stuff on here for us, because originally we did have more stuff. We've got over 1,250 peer studies on molecular hydrogen. You might want to actually, yeah, thanks, Damon. Thank you. That's all I can say. we worked hard on this, and you know what? I wouldn't recommend anyone go jumping into this high ticket product. She doesn't get sales in the way that you think she does, but she does get sales. And she's really, she got 10, 15 years experience selling this particular system. So this isn't even something that I would jump in on, even though she's making a ton of money. I'm just trying to see if she didn't link any of the scientific stuff, which is something I need to fix, I think. So what I want you to do, take this as a bit of inspiration for what your website needs to have. We need to explain here, why hydrogen? Why do we put hydrogen in our water? What are the actual scientific benefits? Now you've got them all here inside the image, but the text gives us an opportunity to explain some of them. And it gives you an opportunity to link to some scientific studies to, like you say, here is the benefit and here's the proof. Here is the benefit and here's the proof. And here's the benefit and here's the proof. You get the idea. If you suffer from acne, fatigue, weak immune system, or just trying to start your biohacker journey, thanks for the plug, Gary Brecker. I don't know who Gary is. Is he important? Oh, this guy. Oh, okay. You need to be careful. If he didn't specifically call you out, you need to get rid of him off your website. That is a big no-no. And calling these people out in our Facebook ads can actually get your Facebook account banned. So just be careful. This is a simple solution you've been waiting for. Try out Hydronix, and if you don't like it, though you promise you will, you can return it for a full 30 days. You can return it for a full refund within 30 days. Cool, I like that. This video is too big on your website and too uneventful. You could speed this up 2 times, but it's out of focus and it's bad quality. So you may want to retake that. And some of the ways we can hack a better video here is to actually, put it on a flat surface, put your camera on a flat surface, press the button, and then in post-production you can do a bit of a zoom in onto, and you add some nice movement there. And please add some sound. This thing doesn't make a lot of sound, add some nice music. And tell us some of the studies in here of what this is going to do for our body. I know there's a lot more work on this one to do, And I know I've given you a ton of stuff, and you probably feel like, oh man, that's a lot of work, and Chris wasn't really happy. But this is a difficult product to sell. But if you can manage to sell it, it is an awesome product to sell. But trust me from this, and I know this because I've actually sold a bunch of these. You really have to put the work into this particular one. All right, moving on. Catherine, you want me to make the call? You'll be on a cruise? Oh, lucky you. I was hoping I could review your ads. Let's take a look.
To make grooming easy and enjoyable for your pet, here's how. This kit comes with everything you need for safe, easy, and thorough grooming at home. Simply charge it up for 50 minutes of grooming time. To switch heads, just align and press until you hear a click, and pull to detach. The standard head is a versatile all-rounder, ideal for general grooming. For smaller, sensitive areas, the precision trimmer is ideal. The curved scissor head is perfect for tricky spots and tiny crevices, and the nail grinding head keeps nails smooth without any discomfort. With its low noise motor, your pet can stay relaxed.
Your dogs are just tiny versions of my dogs.
Designed for safety, accidental nick.
Why are they so cute? I can't show my wife this. She'll want to go out and get a tiny dog.
Keep it running smoothly. Ready to make grooming easy at home?
I have one of these. His name's Archer. He's huge. He could not do that with me. I would fall over. Yeah, that's a good ad. That's a really good ad. You got me smiling. You got me laughing, which is what we want to do for these types of videos.
Grooming solution. Pets love and owners swear by. This.
Come on. Come on. Don't worry, it's not your ad. It's just Google.
Pets love and owners swear by. This kit has everything you need for safe, easy grooming at home. The standard head is perfect for general grooming. The curved scissor head reaches into tricky crevices. The precision trimmer handles sensitive spots, and the nail grinding head keeps nails smooth.
It's great. It's great. These look like fantastic ads. Are they going to be all you need? Not necessarily. These are really, really good. I want you to launch these and see how they go. But I also recommend some UGC, and for these ones too, a lot of image content as well. These are a very, 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 very good start. Like I give you a good solid 8, 9 out of 10. Good job. Good job. All right, Caleb, store builder. Review ads. We can do that. We can definitely do that. You're in the right spot. What are we selling here? Pure water. Yaha, sorry, I just saw your question there. What is a platform other people are asking me questions in? Good question, my friend. So I am the head of education over here at the Freedom Club. The link is in the description of this video. Freedom Club is an awesome place for you to come and do. There's a free course available where you can learn everything you need to learn about making money with dropshipping. Everyone who's on the call here with me that I'm talking to live, these are the guys who have extra coaching. They get one-on-one coaching. They get coaching with me. So there's 2 levels of the Freedom Club. There's the free course, and then there's the extra coaching. So if you like this stuff, maybe you want to think about joining and learning what we do. All right, let's watch this.
This is a 4-in-1 multi-task device. It's a 12-volt diesel universal jumpstart air compressor flashlight power bank. How awesome is that?
Great.
Disconnect the red to the red, black to black, turn the unit on, and that provides the power you need to start your rig.
Really? Cool. From this one little device, you can do all that. That's ridiculous. That's great. Of course you can charge a phone. You can start a car. You can start a car, you can start a phone. And you can pump your tire. This is fantastic. Good ad. Really good ad. Yeah, get that going. Get that going, Caleb. Benny, you could review your website in Tuesday's call. You got it running 3 months. While sales were good initially, starting to crash now. You want some advice? All right, so this can happen. This can happen, and I will address you. I will address everybody in the same place. Just give me 1 sec. Let's talk about this. Okay. Ah, no, we don't want to do that. Okay, how do I do this? I'll just share my face with you guys for a second. Stop sharing my screen. Okay. This can absolutely happen. Let's just say you've had a successful run. You've started your store. Josh, I'll answer that in a second. You've started your store up and you've had a good run. You've made a bit of profit, and all of the sudden, wait a second, hold on. I'll finish this sentence in a second. All right, you've made some money, and then all of the sudden, out of the blue, your stats start to get worse and worse and worse, and your profits start to shrink, and you think, damn, sucks. I was making $200 a day last month, and this month they have climbed to a halt. Now, what's happening here is this. Facebook has learnt who to show your product to. It's learnt which ads to run to get those products sold. And over time, it runs out of people to show your product to. Because the people who are really hot looking for a solution for their problem, maybe they were shopping for this product elsewhere, they are all the easy people to reach. And once you've spent enough money, it gets harder and harder to reach the people who actually want to buy your product. Damon, yeah, you know all about that? Absolutely. Absolutely. You've been hit it multiple times. Damon's got like a product that he could run for like 2 to 3 months, make a ton of cash, and then it slowly drains him dry, right? And then he turns it off, comes back a few months later, boom, it's working again. Same thing, because he has a small market of people who want to buy his product. Now, there are 2 ways of going about changing this. There's a few ways. Okay, the first way is making a better website. The third way is making better emails. The third way is making better ads. And the fourth way is just turning off your ads and coming back for a while. If none of the first 3 things worked, the fourth one may work. Just turn everything off. Go find an easier niche. Turn your ads on seasonally. We don't want that to happen though. We would prefer if we didn't have to do that. But if your product is so niche that's you, that maybe you just can't run your product at a high ad spend and make tons of money the whole time. Maybe it's a slow burning product. I've got a few of those myself. There's a set number of budget that I can give some of my stores. If I go over, I don't make money. If I keep it under, I make money. But right now, I'm in where I am in my career, I'm looking for the big wins. I'm looking for the home runs is what I'm looking for. So that's what's happened to your store. Let's go have a look now at your actual store, and we'll see if we can find any issues. Where was I? Here. Groom mate. Let me share my screen. Okay. First thing that I see when I popped up to your website was an immediate 10% off. We need to give me a bit of time. Give me a bit of time to get to know your website before you pop up and offer me 10% off. I don't even know if I want your product. I need to know I'm on the right place. Treat your furry friends. Give your pets the glow they deserve. Now, the car seat cover doesn't sell very well. The grooming cat vacuum, great, but hard sell from what I've seen from a lot of other students. The Fur Master Pro, is this your main product? That's cool. And I've certainly seen people selling this on Facebook. But, look, you're doing the right things. You're doing all the right things. You've followed the course. You've done everything right. And obviously you've made some money. And now you're saying this is harder to sell. It could be that other people have caught on and you have more competition. It could be that, okay, this website was made using the course a fair while ago. Now we actually try and encourage you to include some animation here, a video or a GIF, something moving so that we can see your product in action to see how easy it is to use. You might want to also try reducing the price, going back to your supplier and seeing if they can reduce their price. You may want to then have a bit of experimentation. If 10% off is not getting people to give you much of their email, you could try saying, instead of 10% off, take $5 off your order. Sometimes putting an actual physical price on the discount rather than the 10%. Sometimes a dollar amount gets people a little bit more excited, and they give you their email. The more emails you get, the higher chance you have of converting those people. Now, on some of my websites, I have an email sign-up rate of 12%. Now, I know some students have even higher than that. If your email sign-up rate is less than, say, 5 to 6%, we've got to work on your offer. And your offer, and I know I'm talking fast, your offer is more than just get 50% off. You may want to experiment here. You may want to give something for free. Add in something like a defer brush that costs you like $3 from a supplier. You can add it in as a free gift. And you could say, get the Furmaster Pro plus a free brush worth $20 in your package for free this week only, something like that. All of these things are ideas that you can try. Now, whatever you decide to try on your actual website, you want to make sure that you're also trying that in your Facebook ads, so that we're bringing a whole congruent offer to the table. Okay, and for Facebook ads, if this is no longer working, it's time to rethink your image ad strategy and your video ad strategy and come up with something fresh. And in terms of dog products, at the same time, you had some early success. It's now time to go and find some additional products to sell. You've got some here. Great. Let's go find some more. Let's go test some more out. Let's go see what else is working out there, because I can tell you there's a ton of stuff working. And if you want to know what works, just come to one of our product review calls. All right, Sharon. I'm going to help you fix your Shopify store announcement color merging into the header. So when you change it, it comes back out of color. Thanks, Sharon. Are you on the call today, Sharon? Oh man, where did all these questions come from? I'll wait and see if Sharon's on the call. If she is, I can help her out. Ah, she is on the call. Cool. Can you show me your website so I can see what's going on? I need to see your URL. For deep, what are you showing me here? This one got 5. Yeah, I've seen this one. We had a chat about this one today, didn't we? It's a cool video, cool product. But look, those guys are doing really well. Those guys have a ton of great videos. Your videos, I think, just need some work. That's all. Diane, your ads are off and you've just had a repeat customer by 3 primary products. Awesome. Awesome, Diane. All right. Sharon, what's wrong? Oh, you mean your header color here is... There's nothing wrong with that. It's quite nice, to be honest. It's quite clean. But you don't want it like that. Okay. Oh, I can't fix this for you live because I don't have access to your Shopify store. I can't get access to your Shopify store because Shopify don't have, unless you're on like a high plan, you can't just invite more than one person. I can fix it for you, probably. Look, I might just have a quick fix. Let me just have a quick play. I might have a quick fix. Bottom border, utility bar dot gradient. Okay, so we need to do a dot utility bar. You guys are just sitting here watching me hack a website live. So it's dot utility bar. What color do you want it? Oh, you're right, Heather. Shopify do have 24/7 support. They probably could help you with this. I can write you some some CSS code that would fix this very quickly. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. Background color. Well, that does the whole thing, which we don't want. What the hell? Why is the announcement bar like that? That is misbehaving. That shouldn't do that. Okay, you want the color to be that? Cool. Let me see what else I can do then. All right, we can do that, and then we can actually make the color to be white. Well, that doesn't fix the text color. That's not gonna do that. So how do we make that? We're gonna have to add some. I'm just trying to think the best way for you to do this. Because I need to actually write in here. Utility bar color scheme. Style. Okay. Sharon, it's going to be better if I do this for you up the stream. If we could jump on a Zoom after this real quick. So after this call, send me a DM. I'll send you a Zoom link and I will fix this for you right then and there. Otherwise, I'm going to be here giving you code and you won't have any idea where to put the code. But as you can see, we can fix it quite easily. So we'll do that after the call. Okay. Pradeep, should you turn the ad set? Should you run one ad set dog? Yeah, I think you should because that was clearly the winner. It was the closest thing to working. So definitely keep that running and work on your ads, my friend. Work on making better ads. Even getting some UGC done would be amazing. Because we did look at that today. So I do want you to run that one ad set that you had there that was targeted towards dog. Hey Jennifer, welcome. Jess, ads manager for Aquaglow, Learning Limited. Cool. Third week of running ads. Modified the offer, and you'd really appreciate. What's the offer? Oh, Aquaglow Advanced Shower Purifier plus 2 free water refills. All right, let's take a look at your ads. Let's do this. I'll just find your ads manager, and then I'll share it. Okay, we're looking for Aquaglow filters. All right, we've got middle of funnel, top of funnel. We're getting $38 per purchase. Middle of funnel, top of funnel, not doing so good there at all. Cost per click is reasonable at $2.39. Click-through rate is kind of reasonable at 1.67. Ad set wise, we've got testing. Okay, personal care, shampoo, health club, broad, skincare. Some of these I'm not sure why you've chosen those ones, but broad's not working. Jesus. Sorry, didn't mean to say that. I'm just surprised. Broad's usually my best ad set. This one is like 1%. That's dismal. Skincare. People aren't interested in this for skincare either. But health club, personal care, shampoo, not so much. Why is testing in broad? Are these all the same? We've only got one ad. $69 per purchase. That's not terrible. The click-through is awful. This ad's not working. So this angle isn't working on broad. And really, we want broad to work. You were getting $1.48 cost per click and 4% click-through on C4. Why is C4 turned off? Oh, that's much better. Look at 2.74%. Why is this turned off? Please fill me in. There's got to be a story as to why this is turned off. So here, look, I know you've got some cool things here. You got removes 95% chlorine. That's cool. And 50% off shower filter. But did you ever test? Yeah, I know you didn't because this is new. This is a new filter. Get two free filters. So 50% off plus 2 free filters as your headline. That would be an amazing test. I don't understand why there's a turned off. I know I keep harping on that. If this was mine, I'd be doing everything I can do to really try and get broad working. Okay, Health Club. The product video is working well there. Great. Let's have a look at all of your data. News alert did not work there either. So news alert doesn't work for you. We've only spent $10 on this ad here, so it's too early to turn that one off. I know it was $8 per click, but you could spend another $10, $20 on that and get 3 clicks and be like, oh, okay, this is actually a good ad. We're not really spending enough to know. Then we've got personal care. Again, we've got the $43 news alert, but this one, has this got good click-throughs? Half decent. C4Me is working well. One thing that annoys me a lot is how it says 50% off best-selling shower. See how the off is capitalized? I don't click on things that have spelling mistakes, even though I make spelling mistakes all the time. I don't know what, well, a lot of people don't click on them. They don't trust them. We really got to make sure that we have the headers without the capitalization errors. I think there is something missing here. I don't have the full story, and I need to understand why some of these decisions were made. So Jess, send me a DM. Let's have a chat. And maybe you can give me some insight when you're on the call next, and we can figure out what to do from here. Kelly, Hightails. Let's have a look at Hightails. You're waiting for your UGC to arrive to get more sales. You won't make the call. All right, we'll take a quick look at Hightails. I don't know if I see Hightails in my list. I feel like you've given me access before, but I don't know if I see it. Is it under something else? Oh, there's so many here. I cannot see it. Unless it was that one? No, it wasn't that one. I don't think it was that one. I'm just looking. I'm still looking. I can't find it. I don't think. I think it came under a different business portfolio, didn't it? But you're not on the call, so you can't tell me. Just give me a couple more minutes, guys. I'm just gonna make sure that I don't remember which one it was for. Okay, it wasn't that one. Was it this one? No. I don't think it was that one. I'm so sorry, Kelly. I can't remember which was your business manager. I can't find your ad account. I've searched high. I've searched tails, but it's not coming through. So maybe offline we can have a chat and you can let me know. And I'll have a look at it offline. Okay, Josh. Take a look at Ads Manager for general advice. You've ordered UGC. For some reason, all the video ads you've tested don't perform well, no matter how much you try and emulate the competitors. The majority of the competitor ads are videos Summer image ads are performing okay. Yeah, look, mate, sometimes the image ads are my best performers. Should you just try replicating your good performing image ads? Yeah, definitely. Definitely. And you're under my Homecraft account, aren't you? So let me go into Homecraft and have a look. And for people wondering why is it under my Homecraft? It's a long story. A long, boring story. Okay. Perfect pause. $7 per purchase for image 2. Dude, what are you talking about? That's doing great. Like I said, some of my best performing ads are images. You'd be surprised. I spend $300 on UGC. Only my image gets spent. Dude, creative image testing image 2? Bro. You're doing fantastic. Image 3. Your click CTR is pretty good. Your cost per click is pretty good. Your images are working. Yeah, Lee, no one likes boring stories. Yeah, I have a lot of boring stories. Image 8, cost per click 2.7, CTR 1. Oh, okay. So interesting. Your cost per click wasn't very high, but your click-through rate was very low. Can we work on this one? Maybe they'll out the colors, but maybe it looks too disjointed on that one. But the colors may be stopping people scrolling, which is why your CPM is so low. Facebook's like, hey, you're getting lots of interaction on this one, but the image itself needs a bit of work. So you got to stop to think sometimes why if my CTR is so low, why is my cost per click not so high? There are aspects of the video or the image that Facebook likes. These are going great. These are going good. Stress-free now, care for your furry friends. Yes. Fantastic. 3.17% click through at 80 cents. This has got winning ad all over it. Has it had sales? Oh shit. Not yet, but they're probably coming. Stress-free now grooming kit. If you make the dog a bit bigger, I bet you you'll get more sales. I bet you. I bet you. This is how you head in the right direction, guys. This is it. Dude, you're doing great. $37 per purchase. All you need to be doing now is taking these images that are giving the best CTRs. Don't necessarily throw out an image just because it didn't get purchases. If it's giving you amazing CTR and amazing cost per click, that's usually a key indicator that this is something that you want to take and duplicate and test some different variations of. That's how I started getting. I've got an image ad that gives me $17 purchases. That's how I did it. But at the same time, this is giving you $24 per purchase. You may be thinking that's shit. I want cheaper purchases. It takes one more purchase for this to go from $24 to $12. When you're spending $10 a day, and you got one purchase, you could be tomorrow. You might get that purchase and bring this down to $12, and you'll be cheering, right? This one here, $7 per purchase for image 2. And you spent $31 on it. And the click-through was good and the cost per click. So this is another one. You can take this one, duplicate it, go into Canva, play around with making the dog bigger, play around with making the text different fonts that look way more professional than this one. And this could be the one that actually drives tons of your sales, because obviously there's elements here that are really working. Your job is to figure out what elements are working the best and how can I maximize on those elements. Dude, you've got 3 images there, and if you throw them all into your scaling campaign, I think you will be able to scale. Now, what was the other question you had for me? I think you said PayPal has put some of your funds on hold until they verify all the products reach customers. Can anything be done about this? Already confirmed your bank account, etc. That sucks. It happened to me on Homecraftology. They were taking 20% of my PayPal revenue for like 28 days and then paying it. No, there's nothing you can do other than maybe calling PayPal and requesting a review after a few weeks, which you can absolutely do. And now PayPal they don't hold any of my funds at the moment, but they did for a long time. Josh, you're closer than you've ever been. Now take some of these images that are doing well, pop them into a new ad set, and see if you can scale some of these. But don't stop testing new variations of them. That's my advice. All right. Zoe, you've launched your ads on Monday at 12, not quite the 48-hour mark. You've had 5 orders. Wow. Tiny triumphs. Fantastic. I'm so proud of you. Well done. What did you want me to do? Just look at your ads? Okay, we can just look at your ads if you like. Tiny triumphs. Let's see if I got you. Yeah, we do. Let's take a look at the Tiny Triumph ads. Josh says, just for the future, if you end up scaling, if I have existing scaling campaign and find new winning ad, will adding it into the scaling campaign affect performance? Yes, it will. Because right now you're waiting for UGC to create your own. Don't wait, just put. Because, okay, I'll give you a little bit of a tip. I won't show it to you because I don't want to mess up anybody's ad account. But if you have a campaign and you're starting to scale that campaign, it's doing well, and you've got some new aspects some new ads you want to put in it, changing that campaign will put it back into learning, and the results will be that your awesome campaign will fluctuate for a while. We want to avoid doing that. So what you can do is actually you can create an A/B test on that campaign, and the A/B test will actually duplicate the campaign out, but they'll both, as far as Facebook is concerned, act as one. But really, there'll be 2 separate campaigns. You can put all your new images in the new campaign, and you can run that alongside all the original images. Facebook loves to have a lot of images and a lot of videos. The more the better. The more winning ones, the better. So you then run the A/B test for like a month or 2. When one of them works better than the other, you make a call and you switch them over. All right. Broad testing is working really well. Baby, toddler, infant working well, but broad giving you two purchases there at $10. I need more data, but I am getting a little bit excited for you. But I definitely would like to see more data. When I say more data, I want to see probably another $100. Your click through on broad is 3.51, amazing. But that's 2.81. Cost per click of $1.32. In my opinion, if this was my account, Zoe, I would turn off these audience testing ads. It's great that you got that data. Fantastic. But Facebook's telling you, hey, I got this. Just stick it all in broad. I know this product. I can sell this for you. You could probably take all that ad spend that you're doing in 1, 2, 3, 4 other ad accounts, other ad sets, and pop them all into broad and see how it goes. Is it guaranteed to be a win? Not necessarily. Come see me on Thursday with your results. But if this works, this will be an easy win. Easy win right there. That's exciting. I'm excited for you. Jennifer. Hey, you were on the call. You said you weren't going to be here, and you are. Product page. Okay. Oh, comfy sneakers. Yes. All day comfort for all day wear. Aids in relieving foot pain. 5 stylish colors. Color. Ah, yes. Fantastic. Shoe size with a size chart. Who's been learning? Nice size chart. Great. Oh, this is fantastic. Oh, I love this. Hell yeah. Get this launched. I want to see some sales. I want you to make a bunch of money from this. All right, get this launched and show me your results on Thursday. Amazing work, Jennifer. Damon, you've been watching all of Austin's modules again to pick up stuff that you've missed. You have a question in relate to his ad testing strategy. Okay, hold on. Let me read this. So he recommends setting up ABO campaign. Yep. 5 audience testing assets inside. Yep. The same 2x video ads in each ad set. Okay, Damon, remember, this is just for initial testing. And as you can see from that last ad account that we looked at real quick, this is the testing strategy here. Now, for sometimes, this is the very first strategy that you should use, because sometimes some of these audiences here will perform really, really well and broad might not. I've seen that a few times. But in this case, they performed worse than broad. So that's what that strategy is for right there. Let me just continue reading a question. He says the test audience has spent over the break-even CPA without a sale. Turn off that audience, test ad set. So your question is, does that mean that particular audience is dead? Or should we be testing that audience with a different creative? Ooh, good question. Austin doesn't mention testing the audience with some new creative. Oh, really good question. It might be that the creative sucks and not the audience. But the thing is, you're right. It could be the creative sucks. But you're testing the same creatives on each audience. And you're defining which audience you want to do first. So the testing method works. Pick your audiences that work the best. Sure, if no audiences get a sale, well, obviously we have a creative issue here. If some of them get a sale, and don't just go by sale, you got to go by cost per click. We got to go by CTR and CPM and determine which is going to be your best targeting. For probably 7 out of 10 of you guys, most of you are just going to go broad. Jennifer, that product description image you got there is a stellar 10 out of 10. Good work. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, that just about wraps it up. I'm going to jump off this call and go help out who that student was who had the header issue. We'll get that sorted. And guys, I'll be back on Thursday. And I will answer all your questions. Let me jump over to YouTube, see if there's any more questions there. Aman, you're back to you, my friend. Thank you for watching this far if you're still on. And thank you for everybody else. If you like this content on YouTube, like and subscribe and click the bell and do all the things. And I will see you guys on the next stream Thursday, back for product reviews. No, not reviews, product research. Until then, guys, go make some